Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Radhika and I like to record everything that's going in my life. And today I'm gonna share the thing that I learned in London after living there for almost 2 years. So yeah, let's go. Okay, now I'm gonna start telling things that I learned from London after living there for almost 2 years. And when people hear that, they're like, oh my god, that must have been really amazing. Yes, it was, but it was also uncomfortable, lonely, confusing. There were a lot of things that were happening that you guys don't know about. So these are the actual things that I learned, not the aesthetic version, but the real one. First thing I learned was that cultural difference was real. I mean, food culture shocked me really. In India, we go out with our friends and we order so many different things and share everything. Like you are ordering a garlic bread, pizza, or stuff like that, and we share everything together. But in London, everyone order their own stuff. Like if they want to eat pizza, they'll order a big pizza for themselves only, and if I want a slice out of it, I mean, obviously they'll give it to me, but they prefer not sharing their food, which is fine. But for someone like me, I mean, I really have a very small appetite and I can't eat a whole pizza by my own. Okay, so I like to try different things and stuff like that, but that was really difficult for me, for someone like me who really have a very small appetite. And you know what, nobody touches your food, they don't even ask for a bite, which is fine, but I realized that independent over there is to the next level. Like, even emotionally people are like that, they have a very individual space, which is fine again, but it was a cultural shock for me over there. And second thing, you know what, weather affects your mood more than you think. You know what, there would be gray sky for days, sunset would be at 4 p.m., like yeah, 4 p.m. Wind is always there. I mean, it's really cold over there, which is fine. I mean, that's London for you. But sometimes I would wake up early feeling low. In India, we complain about, heat, but at least we have sunlight. But there, even the warmth, you have to create your own warmth mentally as well. Imagine that. And I think that's when I started becoming stronger inside, because I couldn't depend on environment to feel good. Third thing, confidence is not permanent. I mean, people think when you are abroad, you must be very confident, but that's not the reality. I mean, I was confident, but I was also overwhelmed. I was studying, working at H&M, doing my part-time job, also doing assignments and everything, cooking my own meals every single day because I'm a vegetarian. I had to cook my meal because obviously there's not a lot of options that you can eat outside for vegetarians. So yeah, I used to make everything by my own, obviously. And also managing all the expenses in London. I mean, London is really expensive. It's not that cheap as compared to other countries. So that was another thing. So there were personal things too that was happening, and that really changed me. I stopped trusting people a lot. I mean, that was a phase when I was really low. I think I was in depression or sort of that thing. I don't know if I was, but I stopped talking to my family for a while. Like, not stopped talking, but yeah, I was not talking to them like for hours and hours, and stopped talking to my friends also. So yeah, a lot was happening over there. In the first year, I was confident on the outside, but internally I was processing a lot of things. And I think that period taught me that not everyone deserves your trust. I don't trust people blindly now, and I think that's not something negative about it, but it gives some clarity. So basically, I was a little lost initially, but I found my strength back, and that's what confidence is all about. And fourth thing, independence is not aesthetic at all. It looked cute online that, oh my god, you're living in London, creating videos and stuff like that, roaming here and there, but it's not. I mean, the reality is completely different. I used to carry heavy groceries for the week in such a cold weather. I mean, I was someone who would never do groceries, but I love doing groceries now, but it's just another thing. But yeah, I used to do that, and I used to cry after coming home, like after doing the groceries and stuff like that, because it was really cold and we had to walk for so many miles. I mean, initially, not afterwards, because then I got used to the transportation and everything like that. But yeah, that was another thing. And I used to come home tired from work, from uni, which is another thing. I mean, I had to cook my meal afterward. That was the tiring part, because in India, when we come from uni or, from anywhere, we get our food, right? But over there, I had to make my meal again and again. So, yeah, that was another thing. So I wanted to share this as well. So I used to finish my assignment after everything. Obviously, I used to chill a lot with my friends, like in the what is this? Yeah, accommodation thingy. Yeah, I used to stay in an accommodation in the first year, and I used to chill a lot. I would not lie, but I was someone who used to finish my assignments. Like I would never skip my assignments. So yeah, I used to wake up until like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. sometimes, and used to wake up around like 7 a.m., which is not good. So yeah, I did hamper on my health, like on that part. Like sleeping schedule was, I mean, it was not good, because I had to cook my breakfast and then go to uni, because I was someone I would never miss my classes, never, and would never miss my workplace as well. And used to have a lot of fun that is there. That was me. I could manage everything, but it did took a toll on my health, my friendships, and everything around me. I stopped creating content because obviously I didn't had enough time to think about content. But yeah, after some time you realize that you can manage everything. It's just a period, okay? And that changed me completely. Also, I want to talk about my style that changed completely. I mean, when I first went over there, I was wearing all kinds of vibrant colors and stuff like that. Pink skirt, I don't know, neon, stuff like that. But eventually I shifted to neutral. So yeah, I was on to neutral. Yeah, I shifted back to neutral because these are classic pieces and it never goes out of style. So I really want to talk to you guys about my style as well. In London, when I went over there, I was like, oh my god, every girl is like wearing different clothes. But I mean, her तरीके का style था. But what I learned was that people were going after classic pieces and which comes out of neutral colors only itself. So if you are someone watching to go to London or anywhere in the country, I think neutral colors, just stick to neutral colors, and I'm sure you'll look expensive and you'll look neat and clean. So yeah, that was something I learned. And the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is that loneliness is not always bad. Yes, I struggled with friendship. I felt homesick. Yes, it was expensive and stressful sometimes. And I even had to stop creating content, as I just mentioned earlier, because I just didn't have time. But something shifted. I started enjoying coming back to my room after uni and work, cooking quietly, watching something. Most of the time, it was like watching Friends only with my best friend. I used to go to her house a lot of time, like almost every day only, because she used to live near my place. It was in the second year of living in London when I finished my uni. But yeah, I mean, I like that era so much. And I also wanted to mention that I used to eat ramen a lot, like a lot, almost like twice a week. I used to cook ramen when I did not wanted to cook some Indian food and or maybe like time consuming stuff like that. So ramen was my go-to dinner, most yeah, dinner I would say. Yeah, obviously it was dinner only. But loneliness stopped scaring me. I mean, it became peaceful for me. That's very surprising, but yes, it was. Also, guys, I forgot my lipstick in my room only itself. I'm in the studio, so I'm not going downstairs. So basically, I got to know myself better there than I ever had before. And the biggest thing that I learned that you come back different. Certain situations happened that made me emotionally stronger. I also understood that being alone is better than being surrounded by the wrong people. London didn't just give me a degree, it gave me clarity, it gave me emotional maturity. I went there thinking I'm confident and I came back knowing who I am. And honestly, that's very different. So, if you are someone who is planning to move to a different country. I mean, everyone should experience that. It's a different experience altogether. And this is coming from someone who was very underconfident in life. And yeah, so London gave me a lot. I was in a bad place, but the end result is amazing. I got to experience so many things, just not about London, but my inner self and how I was as a person. So my thing is just do whatever you want to do and just don't be in your comfort zone. Just pour those bubble ko na, like literally just burst that bubble and just come out of that bubble as soon as you can and just enjoy your life. So yeah, that was it for today's video, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I can see that you guys haven't subscribed yet. I mean, come on guys, follow your girl over here, no? You should be supporting her. So yeah, do that right now, and thank you for doing that. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.